Come on, man. This dude. Come on, man. What are you doing, man? Why are you doing this with my son, man?
Just chill.
No. Back off, man. Back off. Why y'all pulling up off me with my son in the car, man?
First of all,
come on, man. Why y'all doing this? Look at Tanika. Look at you. Huh?
You can't have custody.
Why y'all doing this, man? Y'all doing this with me and my son, man. Come on. Get up. Come on, Mason. Hey, do. No, y'all set me up and y'all gonna do this? Don't touch me. Don't. No. You. She set me up. Get off.
You're gonna be arrested.
Don't touch me.
You're gonna be arrested.
Don't touch. Get off. Get the fuck off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off of me. Get off me. No, back up. She dropped my son off just now, and y'all gonna don't do it. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Why did you drop him off knowing this was gonna happen?
You need to go to your mom.
Why did you just drop him off? Why did you come up here and you said to meet me? You met me at 3:30, and you're gonna bring the officers up here and do this to Mason? You knew that this was gonna happen. You knew this was gonna happen. You're gonna set this up, and you're gonna actually purposely meet me at 3:30 on Thursday and call the officers to do this. This is what you do to Mason.
Sheriff 435.
This is what you do to Mason. You could have served me other ways. No, you could have served me other ways. You're gonna no. You are scaring him because you set this up. You let him get out the car. You let him get out the car to do this. And you called it no. You let him get out the car knowing that these people was coming because you called them and you purposely set me up at 3:30 and had this and did this to Mason. Look at him. Look at him. No, look at him. He doesn't want to go with you. No, he does not want to go with you. No, he does not. He does not want to go. Don't touch me. Don't you hear him saying he want to stay with his dad? You hear him? No. This is the worst way, Tanika. This is the way. He does not want to go with you. You did some wrong stuff. Why would you do this to Mason? You know that they was coming out here. As soon as you dropped them off, you have them pull up. You have these officers right here. You done did this to him twice. You are traumatizing him. It could have been said. You don't even have to have an order because you lied about the order. It's not even a real order. It's not even a real order. These people pulling up like it's a SWAT car. No. I should not have to go to court to see my kid. I should not have to go to court to see my child. Officers chilling. I should not have to go to court. You get out your car like it's a SWAT team. Like you're jumping out. Like what the fuck you think this is? I'm not running away from nothing. I'm trying to father my child. And she gonna do this, Tanika. This is.
Okay, first of all, I hate for this to be another video where I'm asking men to take accountability. But I am. We have to vet better men. Past conception, we don't have any control over whether that baby's born or not. You know what I'm saying? Half the time, we're just thinking about having a good time. So if we don't protect ourselves, the moment that woman gets pregnant, it is up to her whether or not she has that baby. And she can choose to keep that baby for whatever reason. It could be, she doesn't believe in abortion, that she believes every life should have an opportunity to live. Or it could be because she thinks you have money and she knows that having this baby would give her permanent access to you. Any reason. It's not up to you, though. You cannot be ready. It's up to her. You understand? You can literally be forced into parenthood. A woman cannot. You understand? And so, because of this, I have to say men have to be more accountable to who we're sleeping with. You understand? I hope this makes sense to you guys. All right? We have to know the temperament of the woman we're dealing with. We have to know her character before we sleep with her, because that could lead to her getting pregnant. You understand? And don't get me wrong, unless you bringing your own condom to the table or you got clipped yourself, man, they poking holes in condoms, all kind of stuff. You understand? So listen, a woman who will weaponize your child against you, you definitely see her the right way. She's definitely evil. You understand? But you should have saw some red flags. That's who you had a child with. And I could definitely talk about how evil this woman was. To set this man up the way she did was cold-blooded. And I've seen it happen. It happened to my brother. I've had it happen to friends. I watched my brother drive 3 or 4 hours to go pick his daughter up from school, only for her to have the police there to embarrass him, but literally told my brother he could come pick his daughter up. The police are going to believe the mother. She's already called them. Now, here's the kicker. The police are doing their job, but you're probably not going to respond. The man is probably not going to respond in the best way because he's excited about seeing his child. That's being taken from him. He's being publicly humiliated, and he's about to be arrested, and he knows he's been set up. So he'll probably act irrational, which will make the situation way worse. So it's like she is weaponizing this child because, again, the child's going to be traumatized from seeing the police arrest their daddy, seeing their daddy hurt and irate. He could get hurt if he doesn't respond perfectly. You know how they do us out here, you know? And for her to do that is downright evil, you know? He said it's a setup. He keeps saying, I'm supposed to meet you at 3:30 to pick up Mason. And all the while you had a conspiracy, right? 3:30 to pick up Mason. Well, it shouldn't have took him at 3:30 to pick up Mason and see he was setting up to see he was set up to see it was a conspiracy. You understand? He said she's done it before. So this woman has done this a couple of times. And this is why I say we have to be accountable, because there obviously isn't a system in line that keeps them from doing that. If a woman blame a baby on you and trick you into taking care of this baby, there isn't anything set up in place to penalize her criminally for doing that. When I think women would agree that if someone forced them into parenthood, lied to them about the child being theirs, literally skewing their whole reality for years, their parents' reality, you would think that should be a criminal act. But women do it all the time. And when you hear about there's 30% of men who are not the fathers of the children they're paying child support for. So 30% of the women told men it was their child when it wasn't. And there's no system set up for this. If you find out later that you're not the father, you still have to pay for it, even though it's not yours. So clearly there's no system set up in place to protect men or to criminalize women for doing these horrible things. But if men could carry babies and trick them on women, they would see the problem with that. And women should see the problem with that, being as their father is 30% likely not theirs, being that their brother is 30% not theirs. You see what I'm saying? Like, men everywhere should be worried. What if your father isn't yours? 30% chance. Like, all this because women lying to men. You see what I'm saying? And if she lies and says he rapes her, there should be a penalty equal to rape for her lying on him because of what it does to him. Until they create laws like this, it's all on us, men, to take responsibility for this stuff. All right? We know these type of women exist, so we should protect ourselves. We should put more thought into it before we have sex with these women. You understand? Because I'm sure there are some red flags that is there. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's a very horrible situation, dangerous situation, I say. It makes me angry just watching it, knowing that somebody would do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, men can cheat on a woman all day, but we can't convince them a baby is theirs. You understand what I'm saying? Like, men can cheat. We can leave and be deadbeats, but we can't really weaponize the child like they can to literally ruin a relationship between you and that child. Even if you want to be in that child's life, she can still strip you of that relationship. Men don't really have that type of power to do that to women. They can be neglectful, not be there for their child. They could be irresponsible, cheat during relationships. But to be malicious, to downright lie to somebody and tell them a child is theirs when you know it may not be, to downright use a system to incriminate men, to literally tap into and get resources out of men, to do this maliciously with intent. It's far worse than somebody not having the discipline to be faithful. It's far worse, family, than just walking away from your child. Using your child as a weapon has got to be worse. You understand? Lying to a man, convincing him a child is his when it isn't, it's got to be worse. You're not just lying to that man. He has parents who want to be grandparents. He has brothers and sisters who wants to be aunts and uncles. He has siblings likely there's going to be a half sister or brother to that. Really a brother or sister to that person. Cousins, all this stuff. And you think it's okay to lie to somebody just so you can have some resources. When really what you're doing is you're really just fucking with everybody just to get what you want out of somebody. You understand? If you thought about this, ladies, what if your father isn't your father because your mother lied to you? Would you say, well, it's okay, she was just trying to make sure I had means to an end. She wanted to make sure I had a roof over my head. That's why she lied to me. Would you say that's okay? Sons, men, if you're not your father's son because your mother lied to you, is it okay that she only did that so you would be taken care of by this man and she'd have his provisions and his protection? Is that okay? Is that okay with y'all? I don't think it's ever okay for the child. So for us to be arguing that it's okay for women to do this, I heard one woman even make the argument that, well, women take care of children all the time that's not theirs. Well, do they get tricked into believing that the child is theirs and truly believe it's theirs? No, they know the child isn't theirs. That's not the case for men, you know? So in my opinion, this little boy, Mason, they should have simply asked the little boy, did you know you were seeing your father today? Were your mother and father arguing about him seeing you today? Did your mother tell you you'd be able to go with your father today? Were you prepared to see your daddy today? If Mason says yes, you clearly know the woman's lying. So now you can clearly arrest the woman and give her the same penalty you was about to give that man or worse. Because you can see she's now using the government's resources, using our tax dollars and all of this shit just to torture another person, likely for trying to move on without her, likely because they don't want to be with her romantically, likely because she's just mad and she wants to hurt him. That person needs to be arrested, not the guy. Now, the cops are going to get there because cops going to have to pursue whatever you report. But I think they should have a mind of their own and simply just ask Mason some questions. The man in that instance, I guess he should go with the police because as embarrassing as it is, even though you're not going to spend time with your child, don't get murdered. Don't get hurt over the situation. You know, it sucks. It really does to have a person do you like that. But if you can manage to stay present, don't react aggressively. Just let them take you in. I know that sounds crazy, but man, if you respond in the way that you feel at that moment, your anger for saying that you're about to be arrested when you are only trying to see your child, your anger, the betrayal that you feel when someone sets you up, the embarrassment, the feelings your child must be feeling to see you get arrested, to be in fear of you, fear for you. If you react with all those emotions, man, what the police are going to see is something different. Just be strong, kings. Okay? Be strong. Vet better. Trust me. It'll help you in the long run. All right? Peace.